Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here, as you guys can see up on the screen. Today we have some big news coming out of the LCS to talk about. This has been kind of rumored and hinted at for quite a while, but it is cool to finally see some stuff getting confirmed, and I haven't actually made a video about this topic just yet. Evil Geniuses on Twitter, yesterday, they tweeted out, we're bringing another Titan to the top lane at SSUMDAY. Just got evil, hashtag live evil. LCS roster update welcoming SSUMDAY to the top lane. Now this is very, very crazy. Obviously, I think around a week ago we saw SSUMDAY get inducted into the 100 Thieves Hall of Fame, and at that time I was like, okay, well, I don't really know how their Hall of Fame works or is going to work. I'm sure they're kind of making it up as they go. Are they inducting people into the Hall of Fame as they are no longer on the team? You know, are they going to have active Hall of Fame members? Are they going to have people who are leaving? So I don't know. I thought it was kind of interesting. I thought, hey, is this a sign that SSUMDAY's probably on his way out? And we had already heard some rumors about that, but I think it was possible SSUMDAY was going to return to 100 Thieves. You know, it seemed like they were kind of shopping around Tenacity a little bit, like maybe we'll go Tenacity, maybe we'll go SSUMDAY, whatever. But obviously, pretty big loss for 100 Thieves. SSUMDAY has been with them since they started as an organization, I believe. You know, he's really been their franchise player. He's going to be a tough one to replace. Obviously, Tenacity coming into 100 Thieves has big shoes to fill. But this is going to be interesting. I think this is a very, very big pickup for EG, who themselves is losing a big name in the top lane in Impact, who I think was a huge part of so much success EG has had over the past couple years. But if you're going to lose Impact and you're going to replace him with anybody in the LCS or in North America, SSUMDAY might just be that guy. He's been kind of interesting over the last couple years. I know in 2021 I was very critical of SSUMDAY. I did not think he was very good, and he wasn't very good. But was it a down year, or was he maybe on the back half of his career? That was a question a lot of people were asking. I was, more on the train of, hey, maybe he's on the back half of his career. Maybe, his whole heart isn't in it, or his whole head isn't in it, or whatever. But then he came out in 2022 and was very, very good. And that's why he was one of the biggest free agents in this offseason. That's the rumors that we've heard, is that Impact and SSUMDAY were the two most poppin' free agents that everyone was trying to get a piece of and everyone was throwing money at and all that stuff. So the fact that there was such a hot market for SSUMDAY and EG still ends up with them is very, very exciting for EG fans. It shows they are being aggressive in the offseason, and them being able to retain Inspired as well is absolutely huge. And now the EG lineup is looking like SSUMDAY, Inspired, JoJo, FBI, and Vulcan. All of a sudden, that is still a very, very good roster. That is absolutely an LCS title contending team, a team that's going to be looking to try and make a run at MSI, a team that's going to be trying to go to Worlds, and could even be better than this 2022 EG team that we did see, especially with Inspired another year in NA, getting more comfortable and ready to go. JoJo now entering his sophomore season. I don't know. This EG team just looks really, really good and really, really scary. EG is really trying to cement themselves as one of the new consistent top teams in the LCS. And with an offseason like they just had, I think they are absolutely poised and primed to do that. Which I think is cool, because EG is definitely an interesting brand, an interesting team. They're not one of these teams that just kind of sits there and does nothing. It just exists in the LCS. So I am kind of happy to see this. And I think JoJo, Inspired, those guys, they're just really, really good. So I really want to have good players around them. So I love what EG did this offseason. And this is kind of the final piece of the puzzle for them, officially confirming SSUMDAY in the top lane for 2023. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Peace.